Oh, I'm gonna throw up. Oh. It's not easy, y'all. Everything you got left. Go. It may not be obvious by looking at my gorgeous face, but I'm still like 30% body fat. This morning I weighed myself, I was 220 pounds. All right, let me show you how we get clean. I have 1 like on 2 videos, and like, it made my whole day. I hope I just find the people that are craving authenticity, because I know that's something I'm craving in my own life.
Good morning. It's day 41 of 75 hard. Yes, it's 3:14 in the morning. No, I did not intend to wake up at this time, but it works out because there's actually a WWE show taking place in Australia that starts at 4 a.m., which gives me time to get my morning routine done. Let's go.
I begin every day by reading my Bible, reading my 10 pages, journaling, and then spending a little bit of time in Duolingo.
Been taking creatine every day. And then I always put some electrolytes in my first half gallon of water. Alright, it's 4:30 and I have finished all my morning routine, so now I'm enjoying the show. So, since it's 6 o'clock in the morning and I've been awake for 3 hours, I decided to do a little work on my YouTube channel. And this is exciting because I've set my videos to where they don't go out to my subscribers, so that hopefully YouTube kind of figures out the kind of content I'm making now. And it looks like they finally started to take off a little bit, because my first day 1 video actually got a lot of views yesterday. And then if we go over here, the impression click-through rate was really high yesterday. It was 6.8%. So that means that my thumbnail is doing a good job of drawing people in. People are clicking on the video. So yeah, that's encouraging. I mean, I went from having like no views now to, I think I got almost 30 views yesterday on this one video. And that may not seem like much to some people, but it's a heck of a lot more than I've been getting.
All right, so it's about 7:15 now. I was able to watch that whole show. That was good. That was fun. Got a little bit of work done on the old YouTube channel. And now I am going to get ready to, I'm going to go down to the park and I'm going to run. I'm going to run hard today. I've got a little extra time. My daughter's basketball game starts a little later. So, yeah. As I said a few days ago, earlier in the week, I'm trying to train essentially 80% low heart rate zone whenever I run, and then another 20% being for VO2 max. So today's the day that I'm going to train for VO2 max, which means I'm going to go back out and I'm going to see what my 5K is at now. And since it's the weekend and I've got a little extra time, I'm going to go down to the park, run down there. So once I get all my stuff together, I've got my open ear headphones, got my mic transmitter, got my capacitive gloves, and my sunglasses. Yeah, I think we're good to go. Oh, and just in case you're not from Texas and you don't believe what I've been saying about this weather being bipolar,
If you saw yesterday's video, we were in t-shirt and short weather, essentially. That's what my kids were playing in. And it's in the 40s again this morning. So now I've got my beanie on and gonna have to wear gloves and all that. From one day to the next, it can just be completely different. All right, I just pulled up to the park. One thing, well, two things actually. One, I took my beanie off because I'm fairly certain that I'm gonna get heated up pretty quick and then my head's gonna sweat a lot. So it'll be cold in the beginning, but then we'll be good to go. But the other thing is, if you watched my video from, I don't remember what day it was, but I'll put a little thing up in the corner up here. But the last time that I really went after my 5K was on February the 9th, Friday, February the 9th. And that 5K at that time was 35 minutes. So that's what I'm aiming to beat today, to see if I've increased my cardiovascular endurance in, since then. I guess it's been, 2 weeks or something? Yeah, so we'll go see. We'll go see what it looks like. So 35 minutes. All right. Oh Lord. This left quad is definitely tighter than the right quad. All right, I won't be stopping to capture any kind of artistic shots for this one. As soon as I hit start, it's on. 35 minutes is the mark to beat. Let's go. If that looked fast, it's because I was running downhill. I'm not that fast unassisted. Sorry for the heavy breathing. Okay, that's the halfway point. I'm gonna let y'all into my inner dialogue. This is what it sounds like. Keep going, keep going. Push it. How bad do you want it? Keep going. You can stop when you're done. Keep going. Keep going. Don't stop. Last mile. I know you're tired. I know you're hot. I know it's hard to breathe. Keep going. How bad do you want it? Keep going. That's 3 miles. Last 1/10 of a mile is uphill. Everything you got left. Everything you got left. Go. Everything left. Go. Keep going. Keep going. We're almost there. I'm gonna throw up. Yeah. 31:45. All right, I'm switching over to an outdoor walk while I catch my breath. And I'm a long ways away from the truck. Man, 31:45, so that's like a 3-minute improvement just a couple weeks ago. And I think that's a combination of things, y'all. I think that's dropping the weight, dropping fat. Naturally, you're just gonna get faster, less weight you're carrying around, getting stronger. Also, the low heart rate training I've been doing, I like to think that that's contributing. But then the third thing is just my mindset is constantly evolving. And even from 2 weeks ago, my mindset is different than it was then. I'm in a battle against myself, trying to be better than I was the day before. That's how I live my life. I don't always succeed in that, but that's the goal, that's the aim. And when I see a benchmark that I've set for myself and it's very clear, like this is where you are, it gives me something to shoot for, to be better. Go back and watch my first videos. Watch how slow my first 5K back was. It was like 46 minutes or something. And then in the first month, I got it down to 35. And now on day 41, I'm at 31:45. So imagine where I'm gonna be day 75. Whew. One other thing to note, if you haven't been following my videos, it may not be obvious by looking at my gorgeous face, but I'm still like 30% body fat. This morning I weighed myself, I was 220 pounds. Running a 5K in 31 minutes, 45 seconds at 30% body fat, 220 pounds. I think that's all right. And that's the thing, man. Even whenever I ran my marathons, I was heavier than I am right now. We can do amazing things, y'all. You can too. We can do so much more than we like to let ourselves believe. Just gotta work for it, gotta push. Like, I just wanna see, what could I do around like 180 pounds? I don't even know if I can get to 180 pounds. That's what I'm trying. What could I do? So this is actually the first time that I've seen the new dog park here. Pretty amazing story, really. So some friends of ours who we've known for so many years, gone to church together, since my wife and I were teenagers. And they're a little bit older than us, but they had a teenage daughter. She had some medical problems and stuff, but she always had this dream to open a dog park here in our city. There's not any. And she wanted to call it Riverside Bark. And unfortunately, they were out on a cruise, and unexpectedly, she passed away due to her medical problems. She passed away, and her parents have continued her dream and brought this to reality. So this dog park exists today because of one little girl's dream and parents who didn't allow the dream to die whenever she went to heaven. Pretty amazing. I haven't seen it until now. It looks great. It's kind of emotional, you know, for me to see it now. So this right over here behind these, that's actually our local zoo. So there's monkeys and stuff all behind here. So one cool thing about our park is it's really big, and they've got all these frisbee golf courses all over the place. I've actually never played frisbee golf, but man, it seems like something, it's free to come out here and play. You just got to buy the frisbees and stuff, and maybe that'd be something fun I could do with the family. If you've played frisbee golf before, give me some tips. Point me in the right direction. Tell me what kind of frisbees to get and what I should know about beginning the game. Let me know down below. So if you've been following the series at all, I've shown this area several times now. And the first time that I showed it, the water was literally right up to these rocks right here. I just want to show this is like the normal river level here. You can see how much further down it is now that things are actually starting to go back to normal. So several weeks ago when I was down here, I shared how this area was all underwater, and I talked about this covered pavilion over here. And I said there's a trail over here where my family and I normally get our pictures taken. This is it. This is the area here. And in that previous video, this was all just completely underwater. You couldn't see any of it. All right, I'm almost back to my truck. One last thought. And I got pretty excited this morning whenever I saw that one of my videos is actually starting to get some views. I looked at it and it's like people are interested, they're clicking on the thumbnail, but I don't really have the retention yet, you know? Haven't found the audience that's gonna dig this style. And you know, you always have this push and this pull of like, oh, well, should I try to do retention editing and everything? And I know how to do all that. I'm purposely not doing that. I have a video called I Don't Want to Be a YouTuber, quotes, YouTuber. And it talks about how all I really want is to be authentic. And maybe I'm not the best filmmaker, maybe I talk too much. There's always room to improve, right? But at the end of the day, my videos, I hope, I just find the people that are craving authenticity, because I know that's something I'm craving in my own life. And when you see my videos, you get a glimpse into who I really am, at my deepest parts of my being, who I really am, what drives me, what motivates me, why I'm doing this, what my challenges are. Hopefully somebody out there relates to it. So yeah, I'll continue to try to make my videos better, but never at the expense of being inauthentic. Never. All right, I'm finally back. Oh my goodness. Oh gosh. My lungs from all that running. Here we are. So I guess I didn't realize how far away I was from my truck. Ended up walking for an hour and 8 minutes. Did another 5K walk there. So I've got to get home now and get cleaned up real quick so I can get to my daughter's basketball game. I got to go like right now. All right. It's 11 o'clock now. Home from my daughter's basketball game. I'm going to walk over here to my other property and see about this tree that fell down. I got to move it out of the way because can't get the lawnmower out with it where it is right now. Oh, yeah, it's not very pretty. So I jacked my fence, ripped off my door on my old shed over here. Huh. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. By the way, these downed lines, they're all disconnected. I already had them come out and disconnect everything way back over there at the street, so no danger with that. Okay. There's definitely still more work to do. I mean, my shed door is destroyed. And this thing, I still got to deal with it. But I think I've created enough room to where I can get my mower out of here now. And hopefully my son still wants to mow the yard. He's been asking about it. He's been excited about it. Oh. But this and that stinking tree there, those are going to be problems for another day. Honestly, this kind of stuff is the kind of stuff I'm getting behind on in my life a little bit, doing this program. Where, like, you see all this tall grass and stuff. I was waiting for winter to come so that I could get it all knocked down. But I have to get out here with a weed eater and just really get after it. And when you're doing this program and everything I'm trying to do, it's just tough. That's the kind of stuff in my life right now that's suffering. But I'm gonna at least try to make do. By the way, I know my attire is not OSHA approved. I know. All you safety people, go ahead. You can let me have it. I've been using chainsaws my entire life. I'm all right. I forgot my chainsaw-proof buttless chaps. So hopefully I'm not the one that has to ride this thing today. See if my son is still excited. Fingers crossed. All right, an hour later, legitimately an hour later, I've been blowing for an hour. We have all these oak trees and they drop a ton of leaves, and I have to do this several times during the spring like this, and also during the fall. Yeah, so now I'm like all filthy, and let me show you the best way to get a lot of this fine dust off of you. All right, let me show you how we get clean. All right, yes, I'm still all gross and everything. I don't want to take a shower yet because that's just more time that I have to manage, and I still need to get a second workout in today. Let me explain how my mind works. I started out with thinking, I'm going to go and look and see what's going to take to get that tree moved out of the way because maybe my son will want to mow the grass. When I looked at that, I was like, I guess I could pull the mower around it, but I guess I just need to cut that tree out of the way. So I went and had to do that. What I didn't show was everything I had to do for my chainsaw, and that was resetting the chain and all that stuff and everything. So then I get over there, I do that, get the tree moved, pull the mower out. I noticed the mower still has a lot of grass on it, so I'm like, I want to blow all that grass off of the mower before he starts mowing. Well, now that I have the blower out, I'm like, man, I really need to blow all these leaves since he's about to mow so that he can mulch these leaves up. I don't bag leaves. We mulch over them. And so now, an hour later, all the leaves are blown. And then I start to look around and I'm like, oh yeah, I've been meaning to replace my outdoor bulbs on my outdoor lights. Maybe I should just go ahead and do that right now. And I literally had to stop myself because I will just go from like thing to thing to thing, bouncing around. What I really need to do right now is I need to go get some gasoline and then get my son set up to mow because he did say he wants to mow. And then dirty or not dirty or whatever, I need to sit down and I need to edit some videos. It's not easy, y'all. It's not easy trying to balance full-time life, being a husband, being an involved father, trying to, build a YouTube channel and trying to do 75 hard and stay on top of everything you got here. Oh, and serve at church. It's not easy. It's really not easy. But we're making the best of it. Let's see what else we can get done today. All right, got gas for the mower. Now back to the house. I'm gonna start editing in just a minute. Slurp down some water. All right, let's see your lawn mowing setup. What do you got there? You've got
charging port, phone, and then Raycons.
dang,
And
all set up.
Piranhas.
All set up, man. All right, it's all yours. You guys, you just don't realize how much it helps that he wants to do this right now. When I was his age, I lived to mow the lawn. My grandpa had a riding lawnmower, not like a zero turn like this, man, but I would just get out there and mow for hours and hours and hours. I loved it. It was the closest thing to driving as I could do. So it helps so much that he wants to do this. He'll be on there for at least 2 to 3 hours because we have so much property between our two properties here. And makes a big difference. It's going to give me time to go edit. Okay, if you've been watching this and you've not followed any of the series and you're like, okay, this guy's been up since 3:15 and he's done all this stuff. He's not eaten anything. You're right, I haven't. That's because I typically fast, and I just realized that I hit my fasting window, so I've gone 18 hours now. So I am going to have my first protein shake, and I've also got a fish oil vitamin back there. So it's 1:30, well, coming up on 1:30 right now. I'll get this first protein shake in me. All right, it's 2:30. I got another video edited and it's rendering. See how long it's going to take to render, and then I'll make my decision what I'm going to do next. 22 minutes. Okay. Or 18 minutes now. I don't know how long it's going to take. It's going to take a little while. I'm really tempted to go jump in the shower, but I still got to do something else. Maybe I take a shower and then maybe I just go for another walk today. I don't know how much I'm going to have in me. It is the weekend, by the way. I'm supposed to take it easy. Yeah, I'm going to go take a shower. A little after 3 o'clock. I'm all clean. Oh, I feel so much better. The boy is still out there mowing. I went and checked on him. Doing a really good job. I'm going to pay him $20 for his help. So, it's a lot cheaper than I pay somebody else, but it's a lot of money to him, And he didn't even ask for any money, so we're going to help him out. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and get another protein shake in over the next, time while I'm editing here. And I'm going to try to knock out another video. And then once I get this video knocked out, I guess I'll go get in another walk. Maybe this evening. Maybe my wife will want to go on one. I mean, honestly, I'm already at 19,300 steps, but I want to make sure that I do the program justice, and it says you have to have 3 hours in between your workouts. Doesn't say that in that, but apparently that's part of the official rule. I don't know. So I'm going to make sure and do that. All right, back to editing. You guys, look. My first two videos for this series have actually started to get some views. I mean, it's still pretty small, but so day 0 got 16 views so far. But day 1 has got 55 views. Y'all, I was getting no views on. Look, they each got a like. I have 1 like on 2 videos, and it made my whole day. It made my whole day.
That is just awesome. Thank you. Whoever's out there, if you watch this video, thank you for hitting the like button. Honestly, like if you look at the previous week of me like lamenting, you know, trying to dig in and just stick to the journey of like, man, I know I'll get some views eventually, and I know there's got to be some people out there that'll appreciate this. It's tough, you know, it's tough, and those couple likes and just those people that clicked on the video made a really big difference for me today. So thank you. There it is. I just hit, it's 4:25 and I just hit export on the second video. I got 2 videos out today, y'all. You know, I feel like there's people that are tuning in to see a 75 hard journey, and this journey is so many things. It's a spiritual journey in many ways. It's also now become a journey of, you know, what it's like to try to be a content creator, putting out videos every single day. While you know, actively doing the things to create the content. But I got it done. So it's 4:26 now on a Saturday, and I'm gonna go see if anybody wants to go for a walk with me. And if somebody wants to walk with me, I'm gonna go get my walk done, and then I am done. I am done, y'all, for the day. I am gonna go plant myself, and I'm gonna eat, and I am done. I'm done. All right, so my wife does want to go for a walk. I feel like I've probably captured enough footage for today. I'm not going to take y'all on this walk. I will, I noticed as I'm editing, I sniffle a lot like that. It's because the area. I'm not going to take y'all on this walk because I'm just going to use this just time, quality time with my wife. I will check in whenever I'm done, and I'll show you what all the numbers look like. Okay, everyone, it's about 6:15 now, and I'm back. You can see we walked for 1 hour and 7 minutes. Nothing crazy. Heart rate didn't do anything spectacular or anything like that. But look at my step count for the day so far. 26,938. I'm going to be over 27,000 steps by the end of this day. I've worked hard today, y'all. I've worked hard today. All right, I am going to get these tennis shoes off, get in the house, get something to eat. Yeah, I'm hungry. All right, here's dinner. 1.5 cups of white rice, 8 ounces of rotisserie chicken, and I don't know how much salad that is. That much! And a cup? I don't know. Whatever, it's lettuce. It's got like 3 calories. And a little bit of avocado ranch dressing. I'm gonna eat, I'm starving. And here's dessert. 2 caramel rice cakes, unsalted peanut butter, and sugar-free dark chocolate chips. That's all I have to say about that. It is 9:15 now, and I'm ready to wrap it up for the day. I've spent the past few hours just hanging out with my wife, watching some shows. So here's the daily total. 1,892 calories, or calories burned. 184 exercise minutes, 27,026 steps. There are workouts for the day. Go over to MyFitnessPal, show you what the nutrition look like. So 1,472 calories is what I ate today. There's my protein shake. There's my my dinner with my salad and dressing and rotisserie chicken and white rice, caramel cake, dessert, and I had a bag of Skinny Pop popcorn. I started fasting around 8:40, and for an 18-hour fast, I can break my fast at 2:41 tomorrow. I'll probably only go 16 hours tomorrow, though. It'll be a shorter fasting day. And last but not least, day 41, we did our first 45-minute workout. We did our outdoor 45-minute workout. We read our 10 pages. We drank our gallon of water. There's that second half gallon right there. We followed our diet and no cheat meals or social media because I don't drink alcohol. And day 41 is in the books. Wow, what a day. A lot of stuff going on today. Listen, tomorrow is typically what I consider my active rest day. So I don't do any crazy exercises or anything, but every Sunday is when I weigh in and we get to see my results. And so far, the past few weeks, the results have been really, really good. So if you want to see how this past week has impacted my body as far as body fat mass, muscle gain, everything like that, make sure and tune in tomorrow, because that's what we'll be doing in that episode. And I don't know what else we'll be doing, because it's tomorrow. Thanks so much for sticking around. If you've watched this far, really appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. Or throw a like on there. That would really be great. Or if you don't want to do any of that, that's fine too. Just come back. If this blessed you, encouraged you, or entertained you, hope to see you again. See you tomorrow for day 42 of 75 Hard.